So, the Tarkov wipe is apparently happening very soon, possibly within a time span of a week or so, if not sooner. We're getting a plethora of crazy pre-wipe events, and almost every single PMC, along with their mother, is juiced when it comes to their gear and stash possessions. During this peculiar state of the game, when everything has been unlocked by the majority of players, I found it especially hard to make a video about something fun and unique within the world of Tarkov. And in truth, despite all of my attempts, I don't think I really did, but I tried my best. At first, I wanted to make a quick, light-hearted video showcasing some upsides of using thermal scopes and even the ludicrously expensive thermal goggles during PvP combat. But as always, things don't go according to plan, and I ended up making a huge, 2-hour-long compilation of countless raids instead. The reason for this is frankly banal and trivial. There are simply not enough PMCs running around to make consistently interesting and good video material. And so instead, I decided to go with the flow, including both the rare and valuable PMC battles, whilst mixing them with the much more common and bland Scav kill highlights. I couldn't make a video that has no end goal, even if this end goal is just a formality. I needed some kind of an objective that would go alongside my raids, and so I stumbled upon Propor's quest, The Punisher Part 6, where you are required to use an SVD to blast 15 PMCs throughout all maps with the exception of Factory. I thought that this is a good idea, killing two birds with one stone, so to speak. I would clip these PMCs not with any regular Dragunov, but rather with a thermal scoped Dragunov. And so the hunt began, although I was expecting that the hunt will be much more climactic and interesting. To sum it up, here's what this video has: a vomitingly high amount of monotonous scav killing, occasional PMC firefights where I sometimes end up being the victor, sometimes I end up being dead. Constant map rotations, with some maps being completely left out due to apparent reasons such as a high amount of glass buildings that prevent thermals from seeing the opponents through windows. I will be using the RS-32 FLIR Thermal Sights, and during two separate and very lousy raids, the T7 goggles. I hope you will find this video somewhat entertaining and perhaps useful. It took me a good deal of time to compile this. Enjoy. Alright, so for the first raid, we're gonna go on a morning run on Lighthouse. Soon enough it's gonna get bright, but for now it's dark. We're gonna have to play carefully because despite the fact that we have thermal sights, you never know what's gonna happen, guys. Gotta play it cool. Alright, not sure whether that was a player or a scav. That was a scav, though. Alright, we hear gunshots, finally. I believe that's a player scav right there. Judging by the way this guy's moving, he's not a bot. However, I don't think that's a PMC either. Alright, this guy's good. He's actually moving really well. Using that cover to push. Well, judging by the sounds of pain, he is hurt. How's he alive? I don't know. Alright, I think he's dead. It took like 40 shots to kill a player scav, but we've done it. He tried his best. He did good. Like, this guy actually did good. He tried flanking us. Okay, what do you have, buddy? Let's see. This guy literally just had like a buckshot shotgun, and that's it. Oh, shit, and an access card. Okay, that's nice. Alright, so that's worth something. So what's good with my ammo, then? So far, I'm lucky. Because I'm super inaccurate, so I should have been maybe even dead by now. It's just that this guy had really bad gear. One more player scav, or what's happening? Okay, that's definitely a player, though. Let's try to retreat. There's nobody behind us. There might be somebody in front of us. Okay, that's one more dead player scav, probably not a bot. Alright, let's see what you had, my friend. Man, judging by the helmet this guy had, he didn't hear jack shit. Because he had that, you know, the bubble helmet. The bubble type helmet. Oh shit. Alright, whatever. Just a bunch of trash. Not too bad. Alright, so far 2 dead PMCs. Sorry, not PMCs, 2 dead scavs, forgive me. Not bad. Player scavs that had some good loot, so... You know, I'm just playing like a rat, I'm not even denying it. That's the whole point of it. Is to play like a rat, kill some of these fellas, take their shit. Alright guys, so the first raid didn't really go as I planned, and I just decided to bounce because after killing those 2 scavs and not really hearing any combat happening in that area, I just decided to go with the loot, whatever, with the Terra Labs card and that Mildonan, just to sell it on the flea market, even though, you know, it doesn't really matter this late into the wipe, but still, like, I just felt like we have to replay, this map again. We gotta give it a second attempt. We gotta play on the Lighthouse again, because this raid just wasn't as player-filled, PMC-filled as I thought it would be. So, same thing, we're gonna go in again. We killed 3 scavs. I thought it was 2. Okay, so I kind of forgot when I killed whatever the 3rd one. We got some nice loot, so let's, like I'm repeating myself, let's do this again, and let's see if we're gonna be able to kill some PMCs or whether we're gonna get killed by one. Alright, this time around, I think we have a different spawn location, I think it's safe to say. I frickin' forgot to hide away my night visions, but whatever. Too late now. Although, come to think of it, Let's just hide the shit in a bush. Right now, it's super fucking tranquil. Like, I really wanna comment on this and, like, you know, have something to do, but, like, for now, this is, like... Alright, somebody's blasting with single fire shots, possibly a sniper, possibly a player. But that is quite far from us, so... Okay, the Scav town, the village beneath us seems to be devoid of both Scavs and PMCs and whoever, so... Alright, and there's somebody in the chalet, possibly a player. There was definitely some heat. Moving heat, whatever activity in the scope, so... Okay, that was just a scav, not a player. I'm certain of that. The guy was, you know, casually just sprinting, not, you know, rushing, not running, just kind of, you know, patrolling the area, so... Alright, a player? Or a scav? I don't think I killed him with that shot, no. But I probably missed, I don't know. Okay, that guy's dead. I don't know if it's a player or a bot. He definitely was kind of like trying to aim for me, you know? Pretty sure I killed him with that one. I think I saw the body dropping, so... Alright, at this point, all of the victims are so far... I probably won't be able to take their stuff. Yeah, I'm not great at shooting. Alright, are you gonna try to kill me, bro? Okay, I think I finally killed him with that shot, but there's one more guy over there. God damn, it's us against the whole world here. Okay, so what's good with my ammo? Like, yeah, I still have a decent amount left of ammunition. So at this point, we have just massacred, I would say, how much? Probably like 7 scavs or so. There's one more guy running. Where the fuck is he? Oh, that guy's fast. That might be a PMC, actually. You know what? Just, I don't know. I have a hunch feeling that guy might have been a PMC. It would be nice to try to take him out, but he kind of ran for it. Oh, there he is.
Buddy, I can see your laser.
Oh yeah? Where are you? Can you see my laser still? Yeah, I don't think he can see my laser anymore. But let's turn it off for the, you know, for the time being, because that shit just gave away my position without me even knowing, right? Alright, so how much time? 15 minutes left. Who the fuck is there? Was that like some kind of a bot scav or something? Well, I apparently I killed someone. I don't know who the fuck that was, but I did kill somebody. Alright, we're gonna bounce along the south road. You know, I really wanted to kill more PMCs, but I just killed like a bunch of scavs. Alright. Alright, guys. On to the third raid. This time, like I said, this is gonna be Interchange. This is a different map. Obviously, very different from, Lighthouse, in the sense that most of this map revolves around combat and exploration inside the actual mall. However, like I said, we're gonna try to do this differently. We're gonna try to skulk around the mall outskirts. Maybe we'll be able to find a player or two, a few PMCs that we can try to kill. Because we need those PMC kills, you know by now. We need them PMC kills, 100%. Okay, I believe those guys, again, were poor, innocent scavs. I took their lives, but I need PMCs, not these guys. Right, I think I'm gonna go towards Emercom through the Scav camp. Yeah, that's not good, being kind of like suppressed. Alright. Thanks for blacking out my fucking arm. Alright, time to get our arm back into working condition. So we already took out, I would say, about 5 scavs or so. During the previous raid, it was 10 scavs that I took out. I don't know if I said this before, I'm gonna reiterate myself. if I did say this before. This setup is really good for killing scavs. It doesn't matter whether you have to do some kind of a quest or whether you just want to do some low tier item farming. It doesn't matter. This setup is good for killing scavs because they're so slow, right? However, if this would be PvP combat against, you know, an experienced player, it would be pretty hard to use this gun effectively because you gotta line up your shots really well. You have to be very accurate with this gun, and it's hard to be accurate because of the recoil and the poor ergonomics. Alright, so things are heating up. Was good with my ammo. I still have some ammo, which is nice, but but obviously we've used some of it at this point. Right, obviously somebody's blasting in the mall, so there are PMCs around, that much we do know. I'm fairly certain that's Killa blasting. That's his signature, you know, style of just rapidly shooting his RPK. I can maybe even try to go for him, but I'm probably gonna die in the process, so... Who the fuck? Oh, I see you, my boys. Alright, one more. Probably a bot taken out. God damn it, Killa is not about to just give up. This guy's just like shooting. And obviously killing. This guy's shooting and killing, killing and shooting. That definitely is Killa though. Like, 100%. Okay, I don't know if this guy was a player scav. It's kind of hard to say. He did, you know, kind of use cover. He got behind this, whatever, the base thing. Alright, so at this point, after just eradicating the scav camp, I guess the objective is to kind of like just push forward towards the Emercom checkpoint. Maybe we'll be able to kill somebody while there. Or we might get killed by somebody. You never know, right? But anyway, we gotta go that way. Judging by all those shots, though, probably Killa just eradicated every possible PMC that tried going inside the mall. He wasted all of them. I think. Alright, nobody was around. Same thing, pretty much same story as during the second Lighthouse raid. Bunch of dead scavs. But yeah, not what I quite want. So as you can see, we're actually doing a fairly, I guess you could say, a fairly okayish job at gathering experience points. I'm certain that experienced players gain way more per raid than what I'm doing here. But still, same thing, 9 scavs during this raid, 10 during the previous one. Like I've said, really good setup for killing scavs because they're slow and it's just perfect. If you have some quests to kill them, this is the gun along with the scope. Alright guys, so raid number 4 after 3 consecutive raids with no PMC players in sight. Namely two raids on the Lighthouse map, 1 raid on the Interchange map. We're switching the map once again. We are now on customs. Alright, there's somebody right there. Probably a scav, I don't know. I think that guy had an Ushanka. Fur hat, so scavs usually wear that. Alright, so this guy was in fact a scav. So no luck yet. No PMCs as of yet. I don't know what's happening. So apparently I guess all the combat already happened. Like everybody's dead. There's a corpse over there. You see, this is why I don't comment much, because when there's actual combat happening against like a duo of PMCs, you don't have time to comment on it, but anyway. Yeah, somebody's blasting 6 o'clock, but I don't think they're firing at us, though. Right, the last thing that we fucking need is a Scav to fuck with us. Alright, so I'm kinda like running low on ammo a little bit. I don't know if it's a good idea just to stay here and like wait for this dude. Because he can flank us, and if he flanks us, but we kind of have like the upside by having the thermal sights. He doesn't know that, right? That we have them. Okay, that's the guy. I saw him for a second, but... Is it wise to just, like, camp and wait for him to come to us? Or no? That's the question. Alright, yeah, I think it was wise to stay like we did, because that guy got headshotted just now. And, fairly certain that was the guy that... That was the partner of the first guy that we killed. Oh shit, and I'm dead too. I don't know, so was it like a 3-man team, or what the fuck happened? I don't know what just happened, but I'm certain that I killed 2 players. That was like 2 guys that I shot, and maybe there was a 3rd one. So let's see how this all ended. Yeah, this guy was like a sniper, basically. Fuck. Alright, so we killed 2 PMCs, and then the 3rd guy shot us. So it was like a 3-man team. Anyway, it was a good attempt. It was a good run. We'll be back on other maps. Okay, so after the previous debacle at Customs, we're gonna switch over to yet another map. This time around is gonna be Shoreline. Shoreline is also a relatively more open map, where we have kind of like, as we know, woodlands, but not just woodlands, also kind of like more open fields. So I think this is arguably better for sniping. Alright, so despite the fact that we got killed during the previous episode, like I've mentioned, we also killed those 2 PMCs, and we are slowly moving towards our goal, namely the Punisher. We need to kill 9 more PMCs to finish this quest with the SVD, so hopefully we'll be able to clip a few guys during this raid attempt. Pretty sure that was a PMC that was blasting at Scavs, but did not notice me. This guy's dead. All right. Seems like the coast is more or less clear. Finally, we're getting some players on, I believe this is what, raid number 5 or 6, I've lost count, but the first 3 raids were kind of crazy in the sense that nobody was around, you know? Is that a Scav or one more PMC? That was probably a Scav, that guy. His movement did not seem like he's a PMC, he was... Yeah, these guys are all just Scavs. That spawn here. Again, grade 4, excellent, just beautiful if you want to farm Scav kills, but this gun, the SVD, just great at picking them off when they're standing around, but not so good if you're doing PvP, at least not always. Okay, there's a bunch of corpses here, so we have to find the right guy. Who here was the PMC? I hope there was a PMC, because I'm beginning to doubt it. Was this the guy? Yeah, this was the guy. Alright, relatively low level PMC. Also kind of like a sniper, I guess you could say this guy was. With an ADAR, not quite a sniper, but you know. Alright, so let's see, who was that Scav? I think that was a Scav that I killed. That was just chilling at that barge. Let's see what he had, because I might need some more food or some shit. I don't know. Okay, was this the guy? Okay, that was a Scav. A flash drive. A wallet with no money in it. Alright guys, so apart from the beginning of the raid when I was able to clip that guy that was trying to kill Scavs, not much has happened. I believe, like I've said, like servers now, they're not always kind of like full of people. There wasn't much shooting. Now, I do believe that I killed one more PMC amongst those Scavs after killing the first guy. Because, let's see if I'm correct or not. No, actually, I did kill one PMC. I thought it was 2. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So... yeah, for now, raid after raid, I'm, again, reiterating myself probably for the 3rd time. I'm repeating myself, like, this setup is great at farming Scavs. When it comes to PMC PvP combat, it's rare for now, and it's not always effective, this gun. But with that being said, we're gonna move on to a next map. We're gonna keep rotating the maps until we finally get the Punisher Part 6 done. For that, we're gonna have to kill, I think, 8 more PMCs or something like that. Alright, with 8 PMCs left to kill, I really felt like I have to give Lighthouse another chance because I just love this map when it comes to sniping and just, you know, like, the PvP combat element. Like, it's a promising map. The first few raids that I had didn't go so well. There weren't enough players, but I feel like that's about to change. So let's give this a chance. We gotta clip them 8 PMCs to end our Punisher quest. And thus-wise finish this whole video as well. So let's go. Alright, so there's a sniper. I thought that guy was dead. But we actually have a sniper here. Let's see who wins this. I'm not in a really good position here. Because I can't see up there, but I could have sworn that guy was killed. But, no, he was just hanging around, so I should have put in more bullets into him. Okay, I don't know, I think that was a player that I took out. Yeah, the other guy ran for it, apparently. What I'm curious to know is whether that was like a PMC kill. The answer is yeah, it was. This guy's a PMC. His companion fled, and I find it unwise to you know, to check the corpse for like dog tags and his gear. We're gonna play this cool. We're gonna wait. Maybe I can kill the other teammate. Oh, fuck. God damn it. No, bitch. That was retarded. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that was just stupid. So he was in the house, covered with those windows. I couldn't see. I was about to pull out the grenade and chuck that shit out of nowhere. That was just retarded of me, but at least we have one kill. It could have been better if I would have played not as passively, but it is what it is. This guy, let's see the gear. Yeah, this guy was just playing as a whatever, with an assault rifle. So we have 1 USEC kill, 7 more guys to go. Alright, with 7 players left to kill, we are back at Customs. We're gonna give Customs another chance, although I don't quite understand where I have spawned just yet. Oh, okay, alright. Interesting spawn location, in my opinion. So, we're gonna try to keep going with this without tilting. We need to kill more PMCs. Hopefully that can be achieved. Okay, I do believe that's just a Scav chilling right there. That guy was not a Scav. He has a partner, though. Okay, so let's chuck them grenades. Maybe we'll kill both of them. It's probably, you know, better to just use them all shits. The guy decided to go down. Is he running away or towards me? That's the question. If the homie wants to run away, then, like, probably shoot him. But yeah, like, this fucking, the fatigue for this gun, though, like, the arm stamina is so shit, though. Alright, so one good bit of news is we finally have players on servers, right? Okay, he wasn't expecting that. God damn, everybody's so stacked right now, though. Can I use the... So I can't use... Obviously I can't use... I gotta use the fucking... The mask without anything else. Alright, so let's patch up. We're gonna patch up. I don't know if that was the guy that was the teammate of the first guy that I killed. That's the question. Alright, whatever.
Завалил его, короче.
I don't know. Just shot that guy in the nuts and then in the general groin area.
Ты, блядь, не упырь, блядь.
Right, so now I think it would be a good idea to snipe this general area if I can. Shit, man, these guys are all juiced because, you know, the wipe is upon us. These guys just have so much shit on them. But it's not so much about gear, it's about just the PvP, so... I can't really see anything, so let's... heal our arm. Alright, somebody else here is chilling.
Блядь, тут нашего завалили.
Scav, I guess. Right, so the extraction is very, very, very far away. Okay, I'm curious to see whether these are players or scavs duking it out against someone. That's probably a scav, though. Right, those were scav boys that I killed. We're on our way to extract. I don't know if we'll be able to make it. Or if we're gonna die trying, which is fine, because... for me, it's not really about survival. I just want to clip more PMCs. And thus wise, finish the quest. Although... you know, the gear setup for this thing is no joke. It's quite expensive, so... plus... Plus, you have limitations when it comes to ammo and shit. You can't buy infinite ammo from Prop War, you gotta wait. Okay, I think that was a Scav, so... I think. Alright, now it's getting a bit more tricky here because there's a lot of foliage in the way. Lots of foliage in the way, and so it's harder to see enemies, obviously. Alright, so Scavs, as we can see, they're not an issue at all. They're all dying fairly easily. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was being shot at. Maybe not, it's hard to say. Right, well, we're pushing. Pushing towards the extraction. With 21 minutes left. Clear Scav.
Ёбаный ниндзя!
Alright, so I'm not even gonna complain, that was just a good thrown fucking frag grenade. I guess I should have ran for it. I'm not even annoyed because I was just kind of waiting, positioned myself to wait for whoever the fuck that was. But I get a hunch feeling that might have been... Yes, I was correct. This guy was a Scav. That wasn't even a PMC at that point, just a Scav player. This guy did a really smart thing by just tossing that grenade. GG. So, we killed 2 USECs though, which is pretty darn good. I believe we're now down to 5 PMCs that we gotta clip. I consider this to be actually an okay raid on my behalf, so we're finally making some progress, although obviously at a price of getting killed. But yeah, the next map that I'm gonna choose is probably gonna be something different in comparison to what we played up to this point. Alright, so with 5 PMCs to go, we're gonna switch to a different map, like I've said. We're gonna try our luck out on woods. This is a different map in comparison to the other ones that we played, as you guys know by now. Because this map, as the name suggests, has a lot of vegetation, a lot of trees, and it's gonna be difficult sometimes for us to see the enemy through the scope. But the same rule applies to our enemies, because they won't be able to see us all the time as well. You just have to play carefully on this map, and you can't really rush. You gotta, like... You gotta be aware of your surroundings. Alright, so like always, somebody is blasting in the direction, I believe, or rather I should say from the direction of the sawmill. That's probably PMC's hunting for the homie Sturman. Trying to get his gear. It's always a hunt for Sturman at the sawmill, so that's probably what's happening right now as well. Alright, that's definitely a PMC running around. He did not spot us. So now the question is whether we should go after him or kind of wait for a bit. Alright, that's one less PMC. Oh, that was a low-level guy. A low-level mossling. God damn. Alright, but, I mean, that still counts as a PMC kill. So, 4 more left to go. What ammo did this guy use? This guy didn't have no ammo, or maybe he had some in the backpack. I don't get it. No. Shit, that's weird. Right, I don't know if that was the same guy as I saw before. Because that guy ran in the opposite direction, so... Alright, well, we're gonna keep going, we're gonna... advance cautiously towards the sawmill, I believe. Alright, now it's on. We can hear a lot of gunfire. Oh, shit. Alright, on the one hand, I don't want to rush into the fray and stumble upon some kind of a guy that's kind of like camping, you know. On the other hand, I don't want to be too late for the party, so... Like, we gotta double time it, but at the same time, we can't be too quick, you know. You gotta play cautiously, but we can't really stall either. If that would have been a player, he would have survived because it took me like 10 shots at least to take out whoever the hell that was. But that was, yeah, that was a bot. As you can see, I'm not very accurate with my sniping here. The only thing I'm curious about is whether, Sturman himself is somewhere here. Is he still alive? Was he killed? Are these just, you know, generic scavs, or what's happening? I don't know, but all that I do know is that there's a bunch of corpses here. And while it certainly would be cool to loot some of them, I kind of don't want to go down into the camp. Alright, so this was Sturman that died. Somebody pretty much took all of the stuff. I mean, he didn't take his gun. Alright, so this raid wasn't particularly exciting, but we did get one PMC, plus we saw the corpse of Sturman, who was already looted by now. But yeah, like Woods, yeah, it's not always a map where you can rack up kills because, like I've said, because of all of the trees, there's just, you know, less visibility. But we gave it a shot. We got one kill, even though this guy was just, you know, a newbie, but nonetheless, the quest for the 4 remaining PMCs continues, and we're gonna choose a different map. We're gonna see what it is. We played almost all of the maps by now, not quite all of them. I'm not playing the Streets of Tarkov because for my particular setup, they lag like crazy, this map. I might try Reserve, although that map, I haven't had, you know, a good experience in PvP when it comes to reserve, especially as a sniper. But anyway, we're gonna think of something, and for now, it's the same thing. We're getting, like, Scav kills, lots of Scav kills, occasional PMCs also get killed, but yeah, 4 more to go. Alright guys, so I know that we weren't very lucky so far, as of yet, on Lighthouse, but I really like the way how you can snipe on this map, and so I'm giving it one more chance. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try to get at least one more PMC kill on Lighthouse. Preferably we're gonna get more, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. For now, we just gotta survive. We gotta see if somebody's on the map. And we're gonna hope that this raid is gonna end well for us. Gotta hope for the best. So I really don't know if there are PMCs across the road. Anywhere relatively close to us. That is a good question. I don't know, but we're gonna see. So, according to the quest progression, whoever the fuck was running magically without moving, like just stuck in a rock, that was a player. That was apparently a Desynced player that I just killed. I don't know what the hell that was about, but he's dead. If I get the opportunity, I'm gonna check that guy's corpse. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is not as exciting as I wanted it to be or expected it to be, but I guess you gotta, you know, sometimes kill Desynced PMCs as well, you know. To get the quest done. Alright, so this was the guy that was running, stuck in place. So this guy, I guess, had like a, you know, also like a, kind of like a marksman setup. Alright, so this time around, I think I'm gonna extract by going north. So, because I've always extracted up to this point by heading south. That's where we came from. So I think at this point we have to change our tactic. Maybe we're gonna see somebody, encounter somebody, if we head north. Holy fuck. The fuck was that? Alright, I don't know who the fuck that was and what he shot me with, but that was a quick and seemingly painless death, let me tell you guys. It seemed like a stationary grenade machine gun. But I felt like that shit... Shouldn't that... If that shit is stationary, shouldn't be, like, further down north? No? Anyway, Or was this... So, wait, that was one of the goons? I don't get it. Okay, so I think I might have been killed by the goons. I was shot, yeah, by an AGS-30, so maybe one of the goons was sitting on the AGS-30, and he fucked me up with a grenade. I guess that's what happened. Anyway, I think I'm done with Lighthouse until the end of this quest of mine, because this, so far, was super fucking awkward. Like, the only guy I clipped was that guy that desynced, and then there was nobody on the map, and then I get killed by a bot, so fuck this. Alright. Let's just, choose some other map. Not too many players left now, 3 players. So, we might as well try to go for a reserve run. Alright guys, so we're gonna try our luck on the reserve map. This map is usually full of players. Usually there's a lot of PvP happening. Lots of buildings, lots of cover, so... This isn't, you know, the best map for me. Especially given how I'm really bad with my accuracy, and as we know by now, the ergonomics on this gun are not perfect. Not the gun, but rather the setup. But we're gonna try to get those kills, the PMC kills that we need so much. Just 3 are left, 3 to go. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that was probably a player. Judging by how that guy was running, that was probably a player. That guy was a scav, but that one over there was a player. I'm almost certain of that. There's also, obviously, a cheap way of doing this by looking at the quest progression. Yes, that was a player. We have just 2 more left to kill. But, you know, surprisingly enough, even though usually, Reserve is full of players, now I think it's just because we're getting so close to the end of the wipe that essentially there's not many players, even on maps such as Reserve. How? How the fuck am I... Come on, man. That's bullshit. How did I miss with that gun, though, man? You gotta be shitting me, bro. Alright, I think that guy finally croaked from bloodlust. Oh, shit! Okay, I believe these are all player scavs. They're, like, those two guys were. Alright, so scavs are besieging us from all directions, but they're also missing a lot. Again, repeating myself for the 5th time now, probably, but I just cannot stress this enough. Look how good this gun is when it comes to shooting, lowly scavs. This is just the ultimate farming gun. To when it comes, for, you know, racking up scav kills. Because they're, you know, they're just so slow, you can pick them off one by one. This is the ultimate quest gun if you have, you know, scav kills as a quest requirement. But when it comes to regular PvP, it's not as good. Alright, you could say this guy was fairly juiced. Alright, that's fine. So we got that kill, let's bounce. Because it honestly just doesn't feel like there's anybody else right now. There's no shooting in the distance, no, you know, no gunfire happening, so I think it's best for us to just change to a different level. Hopefully there's gonna be more players around. So again, we almost have 5,000 XP accumulated by killing just 10 scavs and 1 PMC. So, I don't know. Should we go for reserve again, or should we change to switch to a different map? We're gonna see. But 2 more PMCs left, so we're very close to our goal. Alright guys, so this shit cost me fucking 17 million rubles, and for this raid, we're gonna use the thermal sights, and I'm gonna hope this is gonna be good. I don't know. This is the first time I'm using actual, you know, like the thermal goggles, and this shit is expensive. Let's hope that it's worth it. To the best of my understanding, you can only use this thing alongside iron sights. It's not gonna work with any scopes. Let's see if we'll be able to kill some players, I don't know. Or if we die in the process. Whatever happens, happens, but yeah. Alright, so the objective is to clip those 2 remaining PMCs. Hopefully surviving in the process, which I highly doubt, because we gotta get to the crossroads. That's pretty darn far. Yeah, this thing will get, like, you actually have to get used to this thing, this setup. Alright, all I can say is that so far, when you're kind of like playing with these goggles on, it's super fucking confusing to understand where you actually are. Right? Because you can't really see that far. Like, given how you can't use this with, like, any types of scopes, at least from what I understand, you can only use iron sights, and given how this thing is super, like, I don't know the proper word for it, it kind of, like, obstructs your, you know, view. Like, you can't see that far, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how this thing, like, why it's worth, like, 17 million rubles. I just don't understand, like... I understand that you can see, like, people and thermals and shit, but it's... But I highly doubt that it's, you know, actually worth this much rubles. Like, I don't see how this makes you OP or anything like that, you know? Alright, well anyway, let's go. Let's move. And since it's like a monocle, or how do you call it? Like, you know, one... It's just like one fucking... kind of like an eye adapter thing, or how do you call it? Interface. Like, the field of view is so shit. Like, you can't see to your left or to your right. So I kind of wanted to clip 2 players with this, but now, like, I feel like this video changed to, like... to me reviewing these goggles, and I am not impressed at all. To say the least. Alright, there's the first victim. Right, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this, with the aim of this thing.
Давай, мочи их!
Alright, yeah, with this setup, goddamn, like, even killing Scavs is somewhat... I won't say difficult, but it's kind of awkward. Alright guys, so I'm gonna try to extract with this setup. You can see the thermals and the silhouettes and whatever, just the forms of your opponents. Luckily, this time around, it was just Scavs, but what I do have to mention is, I feel like the shooting, at least with the Dragunov, is kind of off, because when you shoot the way you would shoot regularly, either the bullet goes higher or something, I don't know, but it's not very accurate, though. Anyway, we just killed 3 Scavs. This was a really, really strange experience for me with these thermal goggles, but anyway, let's try it again, I guess, in a more hostile environment. Hopefully there will be players around this time. We'll see, though. Alright, guys, we're gonna keep going with this wacky-ass setup. During the previous raid you saw, guys, I was relatively lucky. In the sense that I did not die. We killed like 3 Scavs, but here's the deal. We're either gonna die with this, with the goggles, with the thermal goggles, or we're gonna kill some PMCs. But all I can say is for now, I don't see and I don't understand why this thing is so expensive. At 17 million rubles, I just don't know why it's so expensive, because the whole thing about these goggles, they're super fucking disorientating. You can't really, you know, clearly understand where you are because of the very limited field of view. And you can't use no scopes with this either. You can only use iron sights. So these 2 very important factors, the limited field of view and the scope, the lack of a scope, to be more accurate, a lack of a scope, these 2 things, they, honestly, I think they should lower the price for these goggles to about maybe 3 or 5 million rubles, but not 17, let's be honest. Anyway, my rant is over. We're gonna try to do this in a very super careful way. Like, if I do die, I die, right? But let's at least try to kill somebody with this. I mean, in terms of players, right? Honestly, I think the best thing to do here is just kind of like rat and camp and wait for somebody to come over to us. That way we at least have some kind of a chance of killing a PMC with these goggles. We have 2 more PMCs to go. I want to remind you guys. Alright, I probably did not kill that guy. I was... Like, let's be honest about it. Like, yeah, you have the advantage of seeing the opponent before they see you. That's true. But, like, you're kind of, like, limited to 2 options. You either wait for this guy to close in, but then he will see you as well, right? The PMC. Or you start blasting relatively earlier in hopes of shooting and killing the guy. But then the likelihood of you missing is very high, and that's what happened right now. Unless that guy croaked somewhere in the bush, I don't know. I don't think that happened, though. Alright, though, I'm determined to survive for as long as I can, and we gotta get at least one of those fucking PMCs. If I have to wait, if I have to just play like a rat, so be it. Because this is fucking ridiculous by now.
I'm leading. Let's go.
Alright, honestly, these guys, they're just a bit too fast. Like I said, with iron sights, you almost have to clip your enemy, like, literally, like, up close, you know? Otherwise, the shots, they're just gonna miss, man. Right, well, we had a decent amount of shots at potentially 3 PMCs, but we haven't killed nobody, though. Out of them. 3? I think all of them just survived. Alright, so out of the good news, we survived and killed a lot of Scavs, like always, but out of the bad news, we haven't killed a single PMC. That was the original plan. We had a shot at 3 of them, but we didn't kill a single one. But let's see, how much Scavs did we kill? So we got like 10 Scavs, you know, like always. But yeah, we're gonna keep doing this until we either die with the frickin' goggles or until we kill those 2 PMCs, the remaining ones. So guys, like always, bear with me. Alright, this time around the session loaded very quickly, and maybe this is a sign that, you know, there's a lot of players around because, yeah, we joined this session quite quickly. Alright guys, we need that luck. We need the luck because we have no skill, as you know. I completely lack skill, and therefore we need luck to be on our side. We have to be super fucking careful with this. And we gotta hope for the best, guys. We gotta hope for the best. Alright, I can wait here in an ambush. Like the previous time when I couldn't kill that guy. Oh, actually, there's somebody coming. That's it. Fuck. We needed that. We needed the luck. We didn't get it. We didn't have the skill. And we died. We killed a bunch of Scavs, but we did not kill a single fucking player with these fucking goggles. This is just bullshit. 17 million iron sights, a few shots, all of them miss. And let's see who we get killed by. We got killed by old PC hardware. So this guy's probably playing on a potato, but he has a SIG, spear, a good scope, and probably skill. All the things that I don't have. So that's it. The 2 remaining PMCs that I'm gonna fucking kill, I swear, during the next raid, we're gonna switch back, obviously, to the thermal scope and not the goggles, because even though I do have enough rubles. I'm not buying this fucking shit for 17 million rubles. Again, no fucking way. I am currently mad as fuck. Let's hope that this is gonna be good fuel. This anger is gonna be good fuel to finally finish off the 2 remaining motherfuckers. Alright, so back to the good old thermal... The good old thermal scope, not the fucking goggles. And the same position, actually. The same starting location that I had during the previous raid. But this time around, that's it. None of those fucking goggles, man. That shit was absolutely... I'm still pissed off. Because I don't understand how the fuck do you make an item like that so expensive? And quite frankly, what is the point of it? Like, what's the point of having this item then, you know? At this point, it's just better to use much cheaper thermal scopes. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, 2 PMCs left. And, you know, there's Murphy's Law in play here, because when we need somebody to be around, I won't be surprised that this server is gonna be, like, this session is gonna be devoid of PMCs, even though the last one was probably fucking full of them. Chock full of them players. How do they take 2 shots to the face, though, with no armor? Is beyond me, honestly. Like, I don't understand, like... Come on, this is a 7.62 by 54 type of a bullet, man. That's like shooting a person twice from the Mosin in the fucking face. Like, I know we're using the more shittier PS rounds, but still. That was probably a Scav. Just the way they move, it's like... Players usually are more active the way they run around. This guy was definitely a Scav. Right, there was not much going on. There was just 1 grenade explosion and that's it. Alright, who killed this guy? Holy shit, what? The fuck was that? Was that like a ricochet or something? A crazy bouncing bullet? Alright, again, it's not really wise to come very close to the dorms because of all the windows that we can't see through. So this guy was blasting there somewhere. Does that mean that we have PMCs that are gonna travel back approximately to the bridge? Because I believe that's where the Scav sniper was shooting, right? Alright, is that a... That's probably also Scav, right? Okay, boom. Okay, I'm only following common sense that since that's where the Scav sniper was blasting, then it is possible that we will see some PMCs in this direction, but that's not necessarily how it's gonna be, though.
Вон он, блядь!
Alright, so there's some gunfire there. Therefore, we have to be patient. Maybe we'll be able to see. Some PMC activity, I hope. I mean, there's a lot of shooting, but it's all happening fucking elsewhere. Yeah, I believe that's the sniper that I clipped. Chilling over there. Is that a player finally I'm seeing? Yeah, that's probably a player. Alright, that took a lot of shots, but I think that might be Reshala, along with his boys. Chilling at the gas station. Right, I don't know if I got that guy. Possibly I did. Right, so that's
Вон он, блядь! Док, что ли?
that's a player scav, I think.
Хуя медведя!
Come on, dude.
Вон он, сука!
Alright, with under 10 minutes to go. Again, we just massacred a bunch of scavs. But there's no players. And that's very, very surprising for me because sometimes when you join a session, you have a bunch of players, and then at other times there's like literally nobody. Which in my opinion is kind of strange, but anyway, it is what it is. Let's drink that apple juice. Eat that humpback fish. And let's go. Maybe we're gonna see, I don't know, Reshala or somebody. Some good loot. I don't know. Did I?
Вон он, сука!
Yeah, I did not kill him. Alright, let's see what this guy had.
Не стреляй!
Is this Reshala? Yes, that was Reshala. And we got an achievement. This is actually the first time I killed this guy, but anyway, it doesn't matter. This guy had a bunch of guards around him, his goons. I wonder if this guy has anything valuable on him. Right, there's somebody moving around here, though. Alright, so let's take this guy's whatever golden pistol. Okay, this guy actually isn't that, you know... I was hoping he has some better loot. I guess he does not. Alright, so I guess scavs are lurking at every corner, but these guys are not really dangerous.
Вон он, блядь, ебать его!
Alright, so there's like 3 minutes left, but we are at the extraction. I wasn't expecting to kill Reshala, honestly, but I'm just kind of like amused that there are no players. Like, There are no PMCs around. What the fuck is going on? And when they are around, these bitches are very accurate. I wasn't expecting that guy. Why are there so many... What the fuck, though? That guy took like 10 shots. I mean, I missed half of them, but still, man. Alright, well that's another fruitless raid. This was just pathetic. Again, no players. But, we probably will get additional experience for killing Reshala. However, that's not what we're after. We're not after XP here. We're after the completion of Punisher Part 6. And we need those 2 fucking PMC kills. Oh shit, 22,000 experience points. They gave a lot for Reshala, I guess. But like, yeah, we killed like 20 fucking Scavs, man. That's a lot. That is a lot of Scavs. This is just so far, you know, I would call this video just like a Scav massacre, you know. Alright, on to the next raid. Alright, so we're not losing faith in the possibility of players being somewhere here. Of getting a good spawn, I guess. But this is a little too fucking crazy because I don't know where I spawned. I never really spawned here before. But something's telling me we're gonna have a lot of players. Because I just spawned right in the middle of the map. And I don't know. I guess we gotta play carefully. I don't know whether I should get the hell away from here or just stay here and let the enemy come to me. Right, I believe that's coming from the old gas station, the shots, so... Holy fuck, man. Alright, the general plan is to kind of hunker down. We gotta hunker down, and we have to wait for the enemy to come to us if there's a lot of guys around. We just need patience. We just need those 2 fucking PMCs. I swear, this is insane by now. They might come here and into the abandoned building. What the fuck is going on, man? Bullets whizzing by everywhere. Shit, son! What the fuck? No, don't. Proper towel, bro, proper towel. Alright, I don't know if that was a player, but he had a wacky setup. With a flashlight and everything, so that might have been a... Might have been a player, actually. That's probably the guy that chucked the grenade, too. Alright, should I patch up? Or should I just wait for now? Yeah, you know it's gonna be a crazy-ass raid full of people when you spawn God knows where. Right, come on, fuck. Right, do your thing. Player? Shit, that guy just jumped like a goddamn ninja. But like, you can't control every direction, though. That guy was fast. Alright, so there's still shooting coming from the... Holy shit, man. Alright, well, this is good. As long as we're patient enough, we'll be able to clip, I believe, the second PMC, because that guy was a PMC, I think. Yeah, that was a scav, though. And that was a PMC. That guy was a PMC, and we finished the quest. Finally, no thanks to the fucking thermal goggles, but thanks to the scope. Really. Alright, I don't think it's a good idea to man the stationary machine gun like that. What the fuck? So I kind of want to check what that guy had. guy with a flashlight. At this point, it doesn't really matter anymore, because even if I die, that's it. The quest is finished. Right, this guy has some kind of a crazy juice cannon, is what he had. In reality, we have a pretty good vantage point, if you think about it. Come to think of it. The fuck? Right, well, we're gonna fight until we die. Like, I'm not even gonna... I'm not even gonna lie, we're gonna fight until the very end. Whatever happens, happens, but yeah. What? Oh, shit! Oh, that sounded painful. That did sound painful, but... You shouldn't have sneaked up on me like that, my dude. Alright, let's grab another, Propital. I think with enough patience and ratting, we might be able to kill some more players here. Okay, I think I'm done. Alright, get down, get the fuck down. Oh shit! Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. It was good with the ammo. Right, I'm gonna have to rely on the SVD. Okay, I was hoping that was a player, but it was not. A player, and that's bad because I just gave away my position. Right, well, the only upside is that... That's it, I'm dead. I was a sniper, a really, really good sniper. Alright, that was fine though, because I feel like I've done all I could to actually do well during this raid. I am quite curious to see if I killed that guy, because I killed at least 3 players. Shit. So I killed... Yeah, that guy I didn't kill, because I killed the first guy, then I killed the guy that manned the MG, and then I killed one of the guys that were running in a group. So that's it. The 4th guy, I never got to clip his ass, but anyway, I got shot by a Mossling, actually, by a very, very accurate Mossling. Anyway, we're finally done with the quest. This concludes, finally, the Escape from Thermals episode that I made for you guys. I was actually hoping to be more accurate, more deadly during this entire, you know, video, but very often, very, very often we had just raids where we had Scavs, Scav players, or just Scav bots, so you never know who in reality you're gonna, you know, face off against. I wish I could be more, you know, more entertaining, and I wish there could be more kind of like just straight up PMC PvP combat, but unfortunately it's not like that. We do have PMC combat, but we also have a shit ton of, you know, kind of like more grueling stuff in this video. Anyway, I hope this video was somewhat entertaining for you. I'm not gonna say useful, because there's not much usefulness about this video. All I can say is this: I honestly feel like the thermals in this game right now, they're not even that deadly. Maybe it's just because of my lack of skill. I'm not gonna deny it. Maybe, possibly. But I feel like thermals aren't even that great, especially the thermal goggles. Those things cost 17 million rubles. Check this shit out. These things cost 17 million rubles, and they are absolutely not fucking worth it. Like, in my opinion, absolutely not. Anyway, let's finish the Punisher quest, for which we actually get some kind of a secure container, but obviously it's a pretty crappy one from what I understand. Anywho, there's gonna be more quests, but it's very late into the wipe, so I'm probably not even gonna finish like any of them. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm gonna see you soon before the wipe has ended. Before the wipe has started. I'm hoping to make more videos, at least one, of Escape from Tarkov. I'm gonna see you real soon. Until then, take care and stay safe.